Hello, everybody. My name is Jameer. I'm 18 years old. I'm a current student at Benil St. Margaret's across the highway. Um, I am also working on making a decision for which college I'm going to. I am going to college, and hopefully in 4 years I will have a business degree. So whoever's out there, I can get us paid. I can get us paid. Also, last year, I started working with NAS 21st Century. That's one of their programs, and I will be continuing that this year in the summertime. So yeah, working in the inner city with you. And my story is a little different. I wasn't the most down and out kid, we struggled, but I was better off than a lot of kids. I had a lot of mental stability and a lot of good things, but you guys probably have teenagers. Some of you guys have teenagers, and you guys all know that teenagers, we do knucklehead stuff for no reason sometimes. I got caught shoplifting 2 years ago when I was 16. It was a week after state in wrestling. I've been to state 4 times. I just placed this year, 5th place. But yeah, a dumb situation. I was caught in this this blurry parallel of reality and idealism. For some reason we get to a certain age and we think we're above the law. And right then and there, we always get checked. And luckily, my checking wasn't as big as some other people's checking. I ran into the family partnership after this, though, through Kiana and the Brooklyn Park diversion program. And I would say this program is a lot better than other programs. Other programs, they want you to pay an extended amount of funds, way more than probably what you picked up at there. And it's really hard because a lot of the people who are in these diversion programs, a lot of them are marginalized. So it doesn't make sense how you tax. It just, systematically is gonna fail anyways. But this program, they make it easy for you to actually have a second chance. They give the marginalized first chance, which a lot of programs, they do, but there's always a catch. This one, they just want you to succeed. I learned then and there, it was an eye-opener. I can't make a difference in the world and in my community if I'm behind bars. So really, that was an eye-opener, that was a check, and I'm all about change. In this program, they preach a lot of what my idols and who I look up to and what I would want to be one day preach, and it's stressing that you must make a difference in the children in order for the world to actually change. So with that being said, mentally, I'm more ahead of the average kid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not institutionalized. I'm okay, I'm a little marginalized, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, it's very sad, looking at certain things and being like, oh man, I can't buy that, how am I gonna ask my mom to get this? But I come out of a lot of situations because I know better. So now, what I'm doing now, thanks to this program, kept me focused. I was able, this season in wrestling alone, I was able to get 100 wins, become the first black student at my school to get 100 wins. I was able, thank you. I was able to become all conference. I was able to get the job done most of the time. Only reason why, I'm not gonna lie, I wrestled heavyweight. I'm heavy, but I'm not tall, so it's a lot harder. Yeah, it's like above Kevin Hart trying to go against Yao Ming or something. But yeah, but anyways, it's like I am in a lot better place because of this program giving me a second chance and not letting me be burdened. Now I can focus on what I want to do in my future and change the community in the state, in the world, in some type of way. And that I want to thank this program, and I think you guys should really be very generous this year with this program to keep this alive. It's not there's a lot of programs starting, but a lot of them are closing. I think we got to keep these programs alive. It's beneficial to all of us, you know, everybody at every position if we all do our part. So with that being said, Jameer out. Thank you, everybody.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for attending and supporting the Family Partnership. My name is Tracy, and I'm a survivor out of many things, thanks to God and the Family Partnership. Special thanks goes to the PRIDE program. If many of you don't know what PRIDE stands for, it stands for Promoting Recovery, Independence, Dignity, and Equality. Promoting a better way to live. Promoting a better way to live, recovery of many things and everyday life challenges, independence to take care of self, dignity, gaining self-worth, and equality, knowing the difference. I was first introduced to the PRIDE program in 2003 and continue to utilize their services into 2015. I bet a lot of you saying that's a long time. And it was, but it was worth every teardrop, sweat, laughter, fear that I could have experienced in a positive way. The Family Partnership helped me deal with mixed emotion and trauma without going back to what I thought was best, and that was the street life. PRIDE helped me to get to where I am today and also to find out who I was. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my life before entering the Family Partnership. I was homeless, being exploited, getting physically abused, addicted to drugs, and on top of that, I lost communication with my kids and family. I had to have sex with people for food and shelter, and at the same time, my addiction began to escalate because I was trying to cope with life on a daily basis just to survive for that day. I was so lost and alone, I thought I would die out there in the streets. My life began to spiral down real fast. I started having issues with the law, getting picked up for prostitution. After so many times bumping heads with the law, they gave me an ultimatum to either go to jail or attend the PRIDE program and be placed on probation. So I decided to do the PRIDE program and be placed on probation, even though I didn't want to go, but it was better than going to jail. As I was released, I was still in the same situation with nowhere to go, no food to eat, nowhere to sleep. But instead of going back to what I thought was normal, which was the street, I decided to see what the PRIDE program had to offer. So I decided to go, even though I didn't want to go, but I was curious about the program. When I started participating in the program, I relapsed a couple of times, but the more I kept trying, the more the PRIDE advocates extended their hand to pull me up. Giving all thanks to Miss Artika Roller, Charisma Smith, known as CC, my mom, and my kids being with me every step of the way. The services offered food, hygienes, bus tokens, and they also gave you gift cards to get you something special to make you feel worthwhile. At that time, that's the only reason that I was going, for the material things. At the beginning, they also offered, the services they also offered was like food, and it was a warm place to go at that time, and it kind of like kept me safe, and I was okay to go for that hour and a half. It was like food and a warm place to go, so I went. Then I started to understand and realize what PRIDE was there for and the motive behind the scenes, which was to see youth and adults come out of their current situation. They made me feel special, and they gave unconditional love, which I haven't felt in a long time. And they wanted nothing but for me to come to groups, and they did the rest. I started attending on a regular basis, and I really seen myself wanting the help they had to offer. For instance, the groups was based on growth, learning to love myself, motivating me, determination, using my support system, and staying away from negativity that may take me back to the unhealthy lifestyle that I once engaged in. Even though I still had my challenges, I never gave up. I started feeling better about life and what it had to offer. The advocates believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. A little more about the program and what it offered. PRIDE helped me build my self-esteem, utilize other healthy ways to live. They also motivated me, encouraged me, and showed me more than enough love regardless of the situation I was in. The family partnership saved my life, and today I am still a work in process with the challenges that I face every day. Today I'm a family advocate at the family partnership with my family. Thank you for the opportunity to share my story and have the rest of the afternoon.